Hello everybody, make sure to like and subscribe. I've already started and I apologize. I'm gonna keep going. I made a mistake with the audio. The audio file got corrupted, so we're into the game right now. But let's just enjoy it. If you're expecting like actual good gameplay, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're not gonna see any here. You're gonna see more funny gameplay than serious ones. I'm just trying to win as much as possible. Last episode was on live streamed and the first episode was on the actual like video portion of the channel. Both of them have not had good results, so I'm trying to just focus here and get some wins. It looks like the first match went well. I actually won one goal and they already left. Kind of weird, but it is what it is. You know what? I might actually just do the same thing I did before, where I'm muting between games, because I'm very cringe to listen to, so you might not want to listen to me. So I might do that, but at the same time, I don't really care. So you have to eventually listen to me, or if you don't want to, just don't want to. It's life. But I'm just gonna commentate on certain topics I want to talk about, or just on the game in general. Because I might have no idea what I want to actually talk about. Alright, my guys just come up too. Also, yeah, also my connection sucks right now. Oh my god, what I apologize about that. I hope it's getting better. I feel like the competition in this match right now isn't the best because I just seen two players hit into one another. So I don't know about that. Okay, I'm not the aggressive dude that just goes for the ball or ball watches. But I do. But I have a problem with know when to aim, when to not. So that's the issue with me. But I trust my teammate to do most of the heavy lifting, except that part. Now I have to do the heavy lifting. Okay. Look, I know to angle myself and position myself properly. That's a good thing. But everything else is not the best enough, so I don't have the best. Okay. I don't have the best teammate, but it is okay. We're still gonna. Okay. I was about to assume we're still gonna win, but the chances are lowering very quickly. Yeah. Okay. So I don't really know what to talk about in this video, to be honest. I just kind of just releasing a video to progress in this series, so I don't know what to really talk about. But I might just get an idea between, and we can use that as a clickbait title. So far, it's nothing really serious right now. Oh yeah, and also I'm gonna keep asking this every video. How's your day going? Is it going well? If it's going bad, comment in the bottom section, and then we can converse about it. Oh, okay. Okay, sure. Yeah. So, and also give me any ideas you want me to talk about in the post section of the YouTube channel. I've already posted a comment on there, so should be fine. Oh my god, I'm already losing 0-2. Oh yeah, how do you guys feel about the situation with Roblox right now? The child safety things are happening right now. It seems like Chris. I don't know. I'm gonna keep forgetting people's names, important people's names, but the guy that does meet the Predator, that channel dude. Yeah, it seems like he's getting involved, so there might be some weird stuff going on YouTube or on Roblox. Kind of scary because of how much people are on that app right now, and mostly children. So that's an issue. But I hope it's properly checked. Of course, it's a billion-dollar company, so the government doesn't really care much about it. But okay. But like, I hope it's like revised at least a little bit because it is insanely important. Because a lot of other companies are gonna follow through if it's not fully secure in its protection system. They might use some scummy methods also, which is going to be a problem for other games and other resources because it's going to be like COD. It's going to be those like um, boxes, loot boxes kind of stuff where it's like they just scam you. It's literally gambling for kids, I think. So that's going to be a problem. I hope it's not a serious one where it's like, oh my god, it's gonna result in sudden arrest and stuff like that. But it might possibly be like that. But right now it's we have no idea. I'm not gonna make assumptions of certain things before everything comes through. So it might be okay, it might not be okay. I don't like the idea of assuming something before getting the full context around it. So that's something I'm not gonna fully create my opinion of. There's also a lot of other weird stuff going on involving AI and stuff like that, like replicating people's uh, personality and everything like that. That's insane things happening. Like every day there's some insane topic or insane controversy happening about AI. That's it's like it is always positives and negatives to AI, and I feel like the negatives might grow to become too large compared to the positives in this society, especially because of course oh my god, because of course people aren't, let's say, the most logical people. No, people like general the public aren't the most logical beings, the most moral beings, let's say. At the end of the day, money is the focus, of course, but there's like a multiple sayings like that you. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna. What am I doing? Just ignore me, man. Just ignore me. My brain is just shutting off. Um, what was the saying called again? Like involving um the morals of humanities in comparison to the um the judgment of no, not the judgment. Judgment and moral are pretty much the same thing, so it makes sense. But the morals of individuals in comparison to the profits or the money. There's probably a lot of quotes around that, which tells a lot about humanity. But at the end of the day, always think of yourself first, and then because of course in your world you used to be the most important person. Outside of certain situations, like if you're very close to your parents or very close to someone else, and maybe you can involve them in this bubble. But always think of. I know it might be like ego or like a weird thing to say, but like it's a logical and like reasonable thing to do. Like in general, like always think of yourself first. When you're in a position to think of others, you should think of others. But when you're not in a position to think of others right now, maybe in a moment of sadness or a moment of um, in a low point in your life, always think of yourself first. That should be like taught in schools or something like that. Because a lot of times that's not the case. It's like I'm just asking you guys to be like less humble and less respectable and so yeah, but it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do to survive, you know? It's like even like looking for jobs and stuff like that. Focusing on yourself. You have to be confident in yourself. You have to grow a little bit ego. Not too much, but a little bit enough to like make yourself seem better. So that others might judge you won't judge you in a certain way. Of course, no one really cares, but you should care some bit here and there. Just because if you don't care, then it's gonna be problematic. Let's just say that. That's just how life is. It's gonna be problematic and an issue if you don't care a little bit of how others think of you. And that's just the way criticism and judgment and opinions are made. That is, like everything is judged, everything is, you have to understand everything is judged. Oh my god, I just got sweat. I'm out to focus off here. But yeah, you should understand that. At the end of the day, be yourself. Who cares? Who really cares? Who really gives a shit? Just be yourself. Oh yeah, I was talking about that, like child protection, and now I'm talking about like morals. So that's kind of crazy. Um, it's the two coins, or the two sides of the same coin. You have people like that are good, but are reasonable, and you have people that do anything um, that they can do to be successful. But actually, not reasonable guys. I mean, like in terms of like ego, they have a bit of ego. Have a bit of like bit of confidence. There's a huge difference between confidence and ego. That's for sure. There wouldn't be a different. There wouldn't be a separate word for each of them if they didn't have a different meaning. Just how it is. It's life. Okay, I'm gonna shut up for a moment. I know what I'm talking about is kind of annoying, but I'm gonna I'm gonna shut up now. That might be GG. Yeah. These are the sweats. I'm not wasting any more time. Okay, that's all. I'll bet 2 games every part so that I can create like not hundreds, but like like a lot of parts. So I'm gonna make these kind of types of videos if I don't have any ideas. I'm just gonna continue with Rocket League and Roblox. Talk about random topics like that. Well, hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and take care. Bye bye.